And what am I saying here? Some of the decisions that you've made in life, some of the friendships you've made, there are times when you've fallen out with someone. There are times when you've made the wrong decision. This is the time for you to reflect and say, does this person bring me joy, or does this person bring me happiness, or do we share the same values? If that person is not increasing you in any way, it's time for you to make that hard call and say, you know what, let me give this friendship a little bit of a rest, or this idea, let me count my losses and move on from there, rather than plow more money in and keep making losses. So it's really about, what are my values, what are my beliefs, where am I going? Is this in line with what I want for myself? It's time for you to sit down and say, restructure. Make again, re-audit yourself and say, this is what I stand for. If I go along this route, I might not achieve what I want. So make some hard call decisions and say, this is fine, this is not fine. And it takes a matter of time as well. I always say R&R, rest and relax. Again, in the environment we live in, it may be difficult. Sometimes you might need to step out of your comfort zone and move to the neighboring state. Some people are lucky enough to move out of the country, but it's really important to rest and relax. And it could be as simple as going to visit a friend, or just staying indoors, going to the beach. Going to the beach, or maybe there's a movie you wanted to watch, and you just sit in front of the TV and watch that movie, and take your mind
off. And doze off halfway.
And doze off halfway. Yeah, it's part of it, right? It's part of it, because the truth is we don't get enough time to rest and relax. Most people tell you, before I can relax, I need to go to Ghana or something like that to really get that peace and sanity in my mindset. And really, if you don't rest and relax, you're just working that stress level up, and unfortunately high levels of stress will lead to depression. And sometimes you don't really notice it, but you think, oh, I'm working, but you're slowly and steadily deteriorating. And therefore R&R is very, very important. Rest and relax. And it's like, I would say, add meditation to it. Meditation means sleep a bit more. Maybe on a normal day you're up out of bed 5 o'clock, 5:30, and you really don't need to jump out of bed this time around. Sleep for an extra hour or two. We're told that we don't sleep enough, right? And that's all of us inclusive. But yeah, sleep a lot more. While you're resting and relaxing, rest a bit more, or even laze about. You don't even have to be sleepy. You could be reading the paper. Maybe you're not a paper reader, but because you're at home, you've said, I'm going to go through all these papers. You know, some men read papers like they're taking exams, right?
In this rest and relax, do you have something like stay away from social media? Because that has a way of heightening your unrest.
That's not rest and relaxing at all. You know, playing about with your iPad or your electrical gadget is fine, but for me it's not resting and relaxing.
Playing about meaning playing games.
Even at that, you're still putting your brain to task. You're not resting. You know how you can be on bed trying to sleep and you're not sleeping because you're busy thinking about other things? Yeah, and you can easily, somebody will tell you, I don't really sleep, I'm on bed, I'm sleeping, but I'm thinking about 1,000,001 things. You're not resting, you're not relaxing at all. And sometimes it could just be, get out of that normal environment that you're in, where people can easily come and knock at your door, twinkle of an eye, who's that ringing at 6 a.m. in the morning? You might need to just take a break. You know, they call it chillax. Try and chillax outside your comfort zone. And you don't need to go far. You could just go take a drive down, like you said, Easter time. Most people go to the beach. It's not by accident. It's like, this is a routine thing to just relax, take the family out. It could even be, let's go for a meal tonight. Let's not cook today. Let's go out and just relax and have fun fellowshipping with ourselves, you know. And then finally I said rise, R-I-S-E, and that is renew, inspire, and strategically empower yourself. So what am I saying? Renew yourself. All right, we're so used to the cliche, this is me every day. Renew yourself. You might want to go and have a new haircut. You might want to have a new hairstyle. You might want to do 1 or 2 things just to renew yourself, all right? And feel inspired while you're doing it. So you've been eyeing this hairstyle for a long time. We've been eyeing this outfit for a long time. Renew your own spirit by changing some of the things, just coming out with a new look or whatever, something that will again give you a spring in your step, and strategically empower yourself. Now, nobody is too old to learn. knowledge is power.
Okay, let me ask this question before we go.
Yes.
When you say relax and rest and relax,
yes, R&R.
how do you manage that when you have, if you had this very stressful day and you have aches all over? How do you rest?
You shut out
and relax.
Just shut out. Just like
it's not Panadol. It's not the same thing as Panadol.
Can you?
You take Panadol and you climb in your bed.
Yeah, and then you shut off. So you turn off your phone, or you put it on silent, and you tell everybody in the house, I really want to rest for the next 2-3 hours. I don't want any disturbance. And you have to determine to do that. You really have to determine to do that. Sometimes, believe it or not, during the holiday periods, a lot of people like to put some of their social events there because they know that it's a holiday period and people will surely come. As much as sometimes the social events can become overwhelming because there are a lot, you may not realize that sometimes maybe that's just the relaxing environment that you need to go and just, you know what, let me just go out a couple of hours at this social event, sit down, enjoy the ambience, enjoy the company of the people, and come back home. So that sometimes for some people is a means of relaxation. It's not about going there and dancing your head off. It's just about enjoying the company, enjoying the music, just having fun socially. All right, socially, not a business environment. And then you go there, you come back, and then you relax.
I know someone who says how he relaxes is he goes to the cinema.
Oh.
Not to necessarily watch a movie. He'll buy a ticket.
Fall asleep.
Okay.
Yes. So he'll buy a ticket and sit down in that hall, and the movie starts. 5 minutes into the movie, he's gone. And then he wakes up just about 5 minutes before the movie ends, no matter how long the movie is. 5 minutes before the movie ends, he wakes up and he feels relaxed.
Zone where he can get solace, where nobody will disturb him at all.
I guess everyone has their little place where they just unwind.
Empower yourself. This short break is for you to either read some things online, empower yourself. Always find some time to empower yourself. Not under stress, not because it's an exam, but out of interest. Just out of interest, and pick up on your hobby, whatever that might be.
Okay. Some of us love cooking.
Well, do you love cooking?
Ooh,
good for you.
If one wants to says, "Oh, no cake today. Happy Easter to you."
It's Easter egg, and I don't see them around.
But you said you were going to. Okay, we'll find the eggs after now. But that's it. Janet, at day 2, thank you so much recognizing the season and time to rest. We'll be back for the home stretch. Please do not go away.